Good evening. Welcome to Align to Divine. I am Tamara, and welcome to another Friday night of fabulous free readings. Just give me a moment while I share this out and let people know that I'm live. I have been working on soul maps all day, creating soul maps and soul songs, and it has been glorious. I'm so just excited. I'm so excited for everyone to see themselves truly for the first time for most people, and to feel themselves for the first time through their soul songs. I'm very much enjoying creating these. So that's been my day. I've also completed my advanced breathwork certification, which is exciting. That's been on all week, and that's been really great. Actually, I am excited to get to get more into all the different, to play around with all the different things that I've learned now. So I'm just going to finish what I'm doing so I can pay full attention. So if you are interested in getting your own soul map, the link is in the description of this live stream. They're only $97, and you get your own specialized song created just for you from your soul map. Right. Thank you, Kylie. Thank you very much. Hello, beautiful. Yes, I kind of know when I'm onto something, because this is how I show up with it, right? So I just love being able to help people see themselves through their own lens as they are, not through the lens of other people. All the things that we were taught about ourselves by people that don't really know, right? Okay, so one more thing and then I will be fully 100% present. So if you are here, say hi. Welcome to another fabulous Friday night. I'm so very happy to be able to spend the Friday nights with you guys. Hi, Sharon. Yeah. It's been a funny week, actually. It's been one of those weeks where everything that I own that I usually wear is in the wash, and I haven't had a chance to put it all through the wash yet. So I've been digging into parts of my wardrobe that I haven't been into for quite some time, and yes, it's been fun. It's been fun finding all of these items of clothing that I used to wear all the time, but haven't for quite some time. The weather's getting cooler now as well, so there are some things in my wardrobe that I'm able to wear now that you can't wear for most of the year. So yes, my children have been paying me out about my old lady purple, my old lady purple, and what my son calls a single mum green. It's been very funny. All right, I am organised. I promise. Kylie, I just saw your beautiful kind donation come through. So you are on the top of the list, but you're on the top of the list. Let me just, okay. So I'm just popping the link to my soul map readings in the comments here as well for anyone who is interested. They are a comprehensive guide to who you were born to be, created from your birth chart. So if that is something that you're interested in, please buy one. I've been creating them. That's where I've been for most of the afternoon, is in it. So people's soul maps. They are, I know from my own personal experience, seeing myself explained in a way that just made me feel so incredibly seen, and so it just brought about so much self-acceptance. Like, I was just born this way. This is who I'm meant to be, right? And I also create your own special soul song from your birth chart as well. So it's a song that hits it, you feel it, right? You feel it in every part of your being. And I've had so many beautiful comments. I don't know whether comments is the right word, but every single person who has purchased one so far and has gone through it has just been speechless. Not just speechless, but the song, they were like, I just started to cry. I've been listening to it every day. I've been listening to it all the time. Yes, it's been, I've had so much positive feedback, and I know, and that's the reason why I'm offering them out into the world at the moment, because I know the impact that mine had on me. So, and continues to have. I listen to my soul song. I do have two. I created a second one for myself, which is a morning, like a morning empowerment song, created specifically for myself from my birth chart. And if that is something that you're interested in as well, I can give you a link, and you can purchase that on top of your soul map as well. But I do offer the soul song, but there is an empowerment soul song that you can purchase on top of that as well. If you're interested, you just need to let me know. So if you are interested in a soul map reading, you would like your own comprehensive guide, they are between 45 and 55 pages long. So it's a deep dive. And it goes into what your spiritual gifts are, how you can integrate them into who you are right now. It gives you your career and purpose, soul purpose blueprint. It gives you your financial blueprint and your relationship blueprint as well. So this gives you everything, right? Okay, so the link for those are in the description of my live stream. And it's also, I just popped it in the comment section here as well. So if you are interested in that, then please do yourself a favor and order one. Okay, so Kylie, you've donated, so you go first on my list. For anyone who is new here, the way this works for me is as people come on and they give me a yes please, you go onto my list and I work from the top to the bottom. I'm here from 6 p.m. till 7:15 p.m. And I read for as many people as I can in that time. If you would like to make a donation, there is a donation link in the description of this live stream and pinned in the comment section here. You can donate as little or as much as you like, and all donations are gratefully received, but they also bump you up to the top of the list, so you are guaranteed a reading in the time that I'm here for. So if that is something that you would like to do, you can find it pinned in the comment section or in the description of this live stream. All right, so I'm just going to refresh my screen because my comments don't feed on my computer anymore, and I don't know why it doesn't do that. That might be a good question for ChatGPT. Okay, so we've got Kylie up first, and then we have Sharon, Spencer, and then we have lovely Elisa Stack. And hi, Jeanette. And Trudy. Beautiful. I would love to know how your week has gone as well. I did this, what was it called? I posted it in my stories yesterday. I've had such a busy week. I've done so much. I've done my advanced breathwork certification, and I've been working on soul maps all week. And I did it was the Healing the Lightworkers Persecution Wound workshop. I thought it was only going to be an hour and a half, but it went for 4.5 hours. And it was actually really interesting. Because you know how we always say, where attention goes, energy flows, right? This workshop focused on what we meet with compassion dissolves. So there was a lot of just saying, I'm sorry. And it was like you were not just speaking to yourself, but speaking to your soul in all of its past lives. And yeah, it was really, really interesting. The guy's name was, let me just have a quick look. Edward Mannix. There's still a replay if you want access to that. Yes, yeah, brilliant. It was just brilliant. And it clears without you realizing that you've cleared it. And then in a couple more days we'll go back and do another session. And it's, yeah, you could pay whatever you wanted for it as well. So yes, I feel like a completely different person. I actually do these days. I feel like there was a lot that I was carrying around. I realized that I was angry. I realized I was angry at God, spirit, universe, God as the universe, but it is, for giving me all of these beautiful, special, wonderful gifts, but not giving me the support that I required in order to live it in fruition. And logically, so this is why we do body healing, right? Logically, I know that I've lived my life to learn what I've needed to learn to be able to be at this point. Logically, I know that, like I understand that, but deep within, I was like, what the fuck? Right. So that was cleared. That was cleared yesterday. I didn't even realize it was there. So I always find it really interesting when I tap into something that I was like, oh, that's what that was. I didn't realize I was holding on to that. I didn't realize I was angry about that. I didn't realize that needed to be cleared. So yes. Hello, lovely Patricia, and hello, beautiful Amanda. Oh, I've been meaning to message you, Amanda, but I have had a very busy and very full week, so I'm sorry that I haven't got back to that yet. I gave myself a haircut today. I was like, oh, I've got 35 minutes until I need to pick the kids up at school. I can't handle it anymore. So I cut it off. Stop on playing with my hair tonight. My apologies. It'll probably drive me crazy. Needs a bit more of a trim. Okay. That sounds about right. 15 minutes of chitter chatter. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started. Kylie. I'm going to pull these. Are they accessible? The language of letting go cards. They have been out a lot in the last couple of weeks. And I'm just going to leave them out on my desk, and I think everyone will get one tonight. So Amanda says, love my song. She is talking about her own personal soul song. They are quite amazing. Okay. Focus. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. Kylie, you are up first. All right, Kylie. This says achieving clarity in my relationship. Today, I will remember that even the best relationships have low points. If the low point is the norm in my current relationship, I may have to consider if I want to continue. If the low point is temporary, I will practice understanding. I know that I will achieve clarity and make the right decision. So the first thing that comes to me is that this is not about any relationship that you have with anyone else. This is about the relationship that you have with yourself. And I'm afraid you can't consider whether you want to continue the relationship with yourself or not. You just have to find a way to love the relationship that you have. And this low point is temporary. It's just temporary. Oh, we've got waiting patiently. Today, I will wait patiently. If waiting is the action I need in order to take care of myself, I know that I am taking positive, forceful action by waiting until the time is right. God, help me let go of my fear, urgency, and panic. Help me learn the art of waiting. I think that message is completely perfect for you right now. You don't have to force. You don't have to think that you need to be further along than what you are. You just need to know that you are exactly where you are meant to be right now, doing exactly what you're meant to be doing right now. That doesn't mean sit around and don't do anything. We are all taking aligned, actionable steps towards our goal and our purpose on a daily basis, aren't we? We all are, right? But you don't have to force it. You don't have to think that you need to be somewhere where you're not. And acceptance that where you are right now is perfectly okay, right? Holy shit. Yes, it's Carly. That's funny. Okay. All right. Ooh. They are sliding out for you today. I'm using the Angels, Gods and Goddesses cards tonight. For you, Kylie. So we have the Goddess of the Unknown. Sorry about that. Terrible lighting. Hi, Wendy. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. So the unknown is that beautiful space where a lot of us fear the unknown because we don't know. There's no control there. We don't know what's going to happen. But the thing about the unknown, the thing that exists in the unknown is unlimited possibilities. Unlimited possibilities. So it's about embracing the possibility of unlimited possibilities instead of fearing all the things that we don't know, that we can't control. All right, we have the Angel of Psychic Ability. Before I even read what that says, see the light coming out of her eyes. And I want to say that's seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things through the lens of light as opposed to the fear lens, right? What does it say? Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. And I think that's also about just trusting that you have so much within you already, right? And you actually have everything that you need already. And it's building that trust that you have with yourself and your intuition that you are on the right path, that you are taking the right actionable steps, that the universe has your back, that everything is always working out for your highest good. For your highest good. Ooh, Angel of Families. So this says, the angels surround both you and your family at the moment. So I know that you've done a lot of work around this, and I know that you have put some really good boundaries in place around this with the people around you. It's like they're saying you need to put boundaries in place for yourself on what you're taking on emotionally within yourself. There's something there that needs to be cleared. It's like, you put all this stuff into place, but underneath, the underlying, that little naggy feeling is you going, just, I don't know whether it's guilt or I'm not sure. So knowing that you've done the right thing and feeling good about doing the right thing is kind of a little bit different, right? On the bottom, we've got God of Reflection. Reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. Interesting. I feel like the universe is trying to show you at the moment what is what is good within you that you are denying for whatever reason, whatever familial reason, or just life reason. And there is a lot being reflected back at you that is positive. It's the light in the eyes, right? I don't know if I'm explaining that well. I can see it, right? And I can feel it, but I'm just not sure if I'm explaining it well. It's like just changing the lens. It's like changing your lens on your situations. So, you know, if we're always looking for something wrong, then that's what we're going to find. That's what we're always going to find. So, making sure that you're seeing the light in, ensuring that you are seeing the light in every situation and in every part of yourself and in every part of the people that that you come in contact with. So always look for the light. My nanny used to always say that. Always look for the light. She was an artist. And that was what it was always in reference to, but that's what I think of whenever I think about that. Always look for the light. So seeing through the light lens of your life. Yeah, because, you know, as humans, it's within us to always to be constantly critiquing and criticizing and evaluating and you know, even looking for the things that are wrong. But there's so much beautiful and joy and gloriousness in the world. It's just it's about changing the lenses. All right. Thank you so much, beautiful Kylie, for your beautiful kind donation. For your beautiful kind donation. And for being here, for coming to hang out with me on a Friday night. I love that so much. I'm so very grateful for you. All right, Sharon, are you still here? You are next on my list. Oh, hi, Bianca. I wish I could join. I'm in Adelaide for a visit. Oh, I wish I was in Adelaide for a visit. That would be great. That's annoying. You can hang around for as long as you like. I'll okay. All right. Excellent. Sharon is still here. Excuse me. Wendy, I knew there was someone else. I knew there was someone else that had popped on. Right. All right, Sharon, you are up next. If anyone would like to make a kind donation and bump themselves up to the top of the list, the link is pinned in the comment section here and in the description of the live stream. Okay, Sharon. Let's see what these ones have to say for you tonight, Sharon. The language of letting go. Not that one. Ooh. All right. Right, not the whole deck. Okay. Sharon. Today, it says, rescuing myself. Today, I will not wait for someone to come to my aid. I am not helpless. Although help may come, I am my own rescuer. My relationships will dramatically improve when I stop rescuing others and stop expecting others to rescue me. So this is about taking responsibility for yourself and not everyone else around you, right? As people pleasers, as people pleasers, we tended to make ourselves responsible for everyone else around us, which means we don't have to be responsible for ourselves. Because when we're responsible for ourselves, sometimes we see where we're at is not where we want to be. Which happens when we put all of our effort and energy into other people, right? So the other thing that I wanted to say to you, and I want to do this gently because we are talking about victim mentality. So when we are in that victim mentality and everything is wrong and this is happening because of this and this is happening because of that, it's us giving our power away. All right. So you're being asked to stop giving your power away. And what I want you to do, this is something that I take my clients through, and I call it giving your victim a voice, because I feel like it's important that we give our victim a voice. What is important, but we're not allowed to stay in that mentality. So spend some time with a pen and piece of paper and allow your victim to speak. This is shit and this is going on and I can't believe this happened and this person treated me like this. Whatever it is that needs to come up and out of you, right? Clear it out, put it all on paper, burn it again afterwards if you need to. But this is your opportunity to give your victim a voice. Give that part of you that feels like the world's not working for you. It feels like everything is unjust, right? And we all have that. Make that very clear. We all have that. So allow that victim to give it a voice, and then find a way. How am I going to take my power back? How am I going to be solution focused, right? And take charge and responsibility of my life, where I'm at, where I'm going, what's happening in my world right now. So because you can change it, you have the power to change anything that's not working in your life. It's a choice that you need to make. This says maintaining boundaries. So this flew out of my deck as well. Today I will gain a new awareness of those areas where I need healthier boundaries. And I want to say it's not just boundaries with other people, but it's boundaries with ourselves, right? I will release my naive assumption that the other person is always right. I will exchange that view for trusting and listening to myself and setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. Oh, and the card at the bottom is making the right decisions. Today I will search for my own truth and I will allow others to do the same. I will value the worth of my own vision and the vision of others. Excuse me. We are all on our own paths, making the decisions that are right for us today. All right, I'm not going to dive any more into that because that's all that's needed. I'll pull a couple more cards for you in a second. Just wanted to read that card. So Spirit often sends messages for me through this period as well. And this card was sitting on the top and it says trust in God. And I'll share it with you. And I'll pull some more cards for you in a second, Sharon. So I came across a video. I'm just give me 2 seconds. I came across a video today that sometimes they pop up in my feed. And it was a Christian, God-abiding young lady, and she was saying these are the 5 things that she does not allow in her life as a God-following, blah, 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 blah. And the first one was astrology, and the second one was tarot, and the third one was astrology, tarot, and anything to do with witchcraft. And I have this funny relationship with with my beliefs around God. So this was very timely today because it's kind of something that I've been musing on all day. Is being able to align my truth with that, because I see that quite often, that because her argument was that this is the work of the devil, like you're tapping into messages from the devil, not from the higher power, divine, whatever. So, little story. I'm not going to get into religion tonight, but I just wanted to share because that was something that I needed to hear today. It says, "Today I will ask my higher power to send me his best, and I will trust that all that is good will come to me. I will remember that sometimes we don't get what we want because God has something infinitely better in store for us." If anyone wants to have a conversation with me about God and spirituality, I'm more than open. I'm more than open to it. But not tonight. All right. Sharon. Oh, okay. So that was the decision card. I was going to pop that back in and I was like, hang on a second. We just had something about making decisions, right? Release yourself from that which holds you back and need to detox unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. So, yes. Oh, they live a very, it's just a different form of spirituality. I just find maybe it lacks the expansion that is required for acceptance. And I think that part of that way is thou shalt not judge, and I've come across quite a few Christian souls that are quite judgmental. So she's having a good life, then so be it. Okay, that's where I was going with that. Okay, this says change your life. So make a decision, change your life. All right. Get all of that victim mentality out, how life is happening to you, and changing it to life is happening for me, and then making a decision that is in alignment with you, not how it can help everyone else around you. It is about you taking your power back and going, actually, I want this. I want my life to look like this. I am going to do this in order to achieve that. So the change is available for you. You just have to choose it. You just have to choose it. Let's see what's on the bottom here. Epiphany. It's the Epiphany card. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through in meditation. So you have everything that you need. You already know what you want. You already know the direction that you want to go in. It's just about putting yourself first, and know that it's not selfish. It is not tall poppy, right? No, that's something that we Australians need to get over. And yeah, just choose you. Sorry, that's starting to really drive me crazy. Choose you. All right. Thank you so much, Sharon, for being here. If you did like your reading and you do want to make a donation, there is a link in the pinned in the comment section here. And if not, it doesn't matter. I am so very grateful that you are here, and I'm so very grateful that you allow me into your energy. And let me read for you. All right, lovely Lisa. I can see that you are still here. I can see your dot. All right, Lisa. Sorry, I was just thinking about limitations. Thinking about limitations and how we as humans, we don't create abundance, we create limitations. And I saw Kylie's comment again about I feel sad for her, and that's That's where I was going with that. Like she's just limiting herself, I think. I don't know whether they're the right ones for you tonight. Hello, lovely Lena. Thank you so very much for being here. Lovely Lena. You know my kids call you that. It's lovely Lena. Okay. Lisa. Oh my goodness. Lisa, this one is for you. Oh, we've got hope, Lisa. It says, stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So maybe looking for the light is a message for you tonight as well. Looking through the lens of light. What else do we have here? Expansion. So I know as a Gemini, you have also walked through a lot of the whole astrological energy shift stuff that I have as a Virgo. And I kind of want to say that this is like the last end of that clearing out, and the shift is going to become visible soon. Because there's a little bit of frustration there that you've done all this work and all this stuff is meant to be changing for you, but you're not seeing it yet. Spread your wings and soar, share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. So I'm pretty sure this is the last weekend of your school holidays. Step into next week with intention. Step into next week looking to create whatever it is that you are wanting to create, looking for the light, right? Because now is a perfect opportune time for you to make that a priority for yourself. I freaking hope so. Yeah, no, I know, right? Let's make a note. And dance. So, all right. So are you still listening to your soul song? That's what I want to know. Daily, right? It's like you need reminding every day who you are. This is who I am, 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 this is who I am. Until you come to that place of acceptance, right? And I want you to use movement. So dance, flow. It doesn't need to be any kind of upbeat song. Maybe put on some Celtic tunes, flute tunes or something, right? Actually, that sounds not very pleasant. And flow. That's where I was going with that, right? Something that feels soft and feminine, that will allow you to move in a way that you might not usually. Yeah. So listening to your song every day as that reminder, this is who I am, 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 until you can start integrating that belief into your everyday life and using movement to do that. Maybe flow dance to your soul song. Oh my God. Put on something. Put on something. Okay. Maybe dance in my head because I have done my other knee. I feel like the movement is important. All right. And there is a way to do that without hurting your knee. Just be mindful of it. Right. I don't want you to use your knee as an excuse to not. All right. Even if you are sitting in your chair and just moving. Right. You got arms. Anything to shift that energy out, right? All right, let's see what we've got on the bottom here. Oh, it's the anger card. Says, safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. Oh, excuse me. I want to say these are not moving forward. Yeah. And you're stuck. It's creating the frustration. All right. And it's all getting stuck, right? So movement is important. I'm just going to writing some notes. Yes, angry. I've done my knees again. Yes, that is the what's the word? Catalyst for the understanding of anger, but the anger guru is much more deeper than that. It comes down to how you feel about yourself. There you go. It comes down to how you feel about yourself. When I know that when school goes back, book in another call. I'm going to create, actually. I've had this little bit of an inkling working in the background for a little while, because for me, self-worth and self-love is an ongoing something that I need to work on. These are also about flexibility. Oh, that's interesting, Lisa. Thank you, Lena. Knees are about flexibility. So where are you not being flexible? That is releasing that control knot. Yeah. So yes, I'm going to create something. I'm going to create something for self-worth, self-love, and something else, which I don't have in my head right now. But the same theme, right? All right. So watch your space. Jeanette. Thank you, lovely Lisa, for being here. Thank you for being part of my tribe, part of my journey, and allowing me to be a part of yours. All right, Jeanette, you are up next. All right. Ooh, interesting. Jeanette, we have being lovable. Today, I will tell myself that I'm lovable. Just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that worked doesn't mean that I'm unlovable. I've had lessons to learn, and some of them have hurt deeply, but I can still love, and I still am loved. And you still are loved. Say that too. Just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that worked doesn't mean I'm unlovable. I'm going to pull another one of these for you as well. So, Jeanette, it's like for your whole life, you've created this avatar, right? You've created this avatar of yourself that has all the things that you I don't know, want to be, or whether that you think you should be. And that's, you've been living as this avatar, right? Because underneath there is a belief that you are, you may not be worthy of receiving love, which is crap, by the way. You're worthy simply because you exist, right? But it's been, you know, you've lived that life going, I have to be like this, I have to do that, and I have to show up for this person like this, and I can't show them that, and so you've been living as this avatar, and this version of yourself that is the true version of yourself has been stuck inside your avatar, right? And because you have felt like you can't show up in that way. But I know that you are on that path now of stepping more fully into yourself, right? Of self-acceptance, of true understanding, and showing up in the world in the way that you want, as opposed to how you think you should. This transition is hard. It's hard. And it's not going to happen overnight, and it will be. Okay, let me give you an example. I was doing something the other day in with AI, actually, because I don't mind diving into that to get to the bottom of what's going on for me. And we were talking about. I was talking about the way I feel about it, because there's a connection for me in my birth chart, right, in my soul map, between money and love. And I know I've said this before, that the money and love hold the same vibration, and the way you feel about love is the same way you feel about money, and that's how that reflects out in the world. But in my chart, on my birth map, on my soul map, it's very integrated. So I was like, okay, I need to start working on how I feel about myself. And so I was diving into that, and they were like, where are you at right now? And it listed off a whole heap of things, and on a scale of 1 to 10. And I was like, oh, I'm at a 2. I've had a 2, right? And they were like, what? The AI was like, what? Yeah. So it was interesting to know that this is how I was showing up in the world, and this is what I'm teaching people, even, right? But on the inside, at that particular moment, I was living at a 2, which blows my mind, because it goes through waves for me. It goes through it. Sometimes I'm like super confident and everything's great, and I feel good about myself and whatnot, and other times it's not. Other times I'm at a 2, right? So I'm not sure where I was going with sharing that point, so I'm just going to keep talking. And if it feels irrelevant, then that's why, because I don't understand the point. I don't know the point that I was trying to make with that at this particular moment, because that's how this works. This works for me. So, where are you at? What led you to believe that that was true for you? And if you are looking through the lens of light, right? If you are looking through your light lens at yourself, what is true for you? Yeah. Because we are not how other people feel about us. We are not what other people think of us. The level that we are lovable, worthy, blah blah blah, is not gauged by other people's thoughts, expectations, beliefs, opinions, blah 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 blah. It's how we feel about ourselves. So this is where you're at with your journey right now, stepping out of the 2, right? Clawing your way up from a 2 to a 10, in feeling about how you feel about yourself. And it's understanding who you are as well, and accepting who it is that you are. And I know that you're on that path and on that journey. If you are interested in a soul map, I would love to create that for you. I would love for you to see who you were born to be, right? That goes for all of you. Okay, let me just pull a couple of cards for you. We are going to pull them from... Ooh, these ones. Today I will believe that I am lovable. And I hope that you got something from my story. I'm sure that there was a point behind it. It's just saying that you can be running on feeling like you're at an 8, but underneath you're at a 2. All right, so where are you really at? I think that's the point I was trying to make. All right. Oh, it's the unknown card again. So I know that you heard what I said just before to Kylie. I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed. So really spend this week connecting in with yourself. What do you need to do in order to feel better within yourself? Yeah. What do I need to do in order to see myself through my lens of a 10? Right. Here we go. The power of self-talk. Where my self-talk is kinder, I am empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. And we have the self-belief card. Right. It says, self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. Oh, this deck. I used to use these when I taught yoga. Yes, I taught yoga once upon a time. It's the Soulful Woman guidance cards by Shushan Muvasanian and Gemma Summers. And on the bottom we have Time of Fallow. Sorry about that light. Creative manifestation occurs more easily when I have nurtured myself and honoured my time of fallow. making yourself a priority. Being real with yourself. Seeing things as they are, not as you want them to be. And seeing the things as they are, not worse than they are. Because we do have a tendency to do that. And finding that place of self-acceptance. That is, I am who I'm meant to be. And I think part of that is understanding that when you show up as yourself, when you're not showing up as yourself, you feel displaced, and you're surrounded by people that are your friends. They're friends with this version of yourself that is your avatar, right? But when you start showing up more and more as yourself, those people tend to fall away, and you are you will start attracting more people that see the light within you as your authentic self. Yeah. So I'm so glad that you're here, right? I'm so glad that you're in this space, because you're in the right place. All right. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you for being here. And thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you do feel called, and you do, if you do want to, the soul maps are, they're brilliant for someone where you're at right now, to be able to see who you were born to be. Yes, that would be very beneficial and very helpful for you. So they are $97. There is a PayPal Pay in 4 option that you can utilize as well, if that is something that you need to do as well. But yes, and you get your own personalized soul song. I love my soul song. Okay, Trudy. Amanda says they are freaking amazing. Get it done. So Amanda is obviously a lucky recipient of a soul map with her soul song. Okay. All right. For about 15 minutes. So I will get through as many of you as I can in the next 15 minutes. If you do want to be guaranteed a reading, there is a donation link here as well. If you donate, I will read for you. Trudy, are you still here? It's beautiful. I even had my dad listening to it. I'm pretty sure my kids are sick of it. I actually think I'm going to, I don't know how they're going to feel about this, but I'm going to create one for each of them as well, with their own song. That when they're ready. I don't think they're ready just yet, but just thinking about it. Okay, Trudy, are you still here? If Trudy is not still here, Patricia. Actually, if you are here, and you would like a reading, just pop a heart or a yes please or something in the comments now, so I can work from that, from my list of who's actually still here. I can see Amanda and I can see Lena's dots. I'm going to buy for my girls as well. Yeah. I mean, what a great gift to go, I know that you've had all of these experiences. Here is a map for you. This is who you were born to be. These are all the things that are already within you. All right, so Patricia, I'm going to start with you because you are next on the list and you're still here. It's Patricia, and then Amanda, and then Lena. All right, Patricia. Mm-hmm. The art of letting go. Ooh, initiating friendship. Today, I will pay attention to my behaviors and actions as I form new friendships. I will notice whom I'm attracted to and why, and not worry about whether the other person likes me or accepts me. If I make a mistake, it's okay. I learn something valuable from every interaction with another person. Ooh, receiving joyfully. Today, I will let someone give to me, whether it's a compliment, an offer to help, or even a gift. I will stand there and take it joyfully. I know that I'm deserving of good things, so I will simply say thank you. So it feels, Patricia, it feels like, sorry about the beautiful hair flip. It feels like you've built a little bit of a wall around yourself. And there is a deep sense of uncertainty when it comes to how you present in the world, how you connect to people, how you are received by people. And that's on a constant loop within your mind. I want to say it's within your mind because it's not within your being, but you've built kind of a bit of a shell around yourself that keeps everyone at arm's length, because you're not sure whether people are going to like what they see. Tonight I feel joy. It's been a big week. This is me, right? This is who I am underneath all of the layers, all of the masks, and all of the uncertainty and all of that crap that I'm choosing to not sit in anymore. So, Patricia, I'm going to pull some more cards for you. Hang on a second. Heart cards. There we go. Thank you for seeing me, Amanda. All right. So, Patricia, it is time to crack open that shell. And I'm not saying, like, it's going to be a bit of a process for you. It's like, you know, when you go to the pool and you want to get in, but on some level, you know it's going to be freezing cold. And that first, if you jump in, you know that it's just going to take your breath away. It's going to be that cold. So there's that little bit of uncertainty that goes on. So you decide you're just going to dip your toe in and see what it's like. And that just confirms that it's cold. Right? But then now you've committed to the bit by bit process where, okay, just my feet. Okay, now it's up to my calves. All right, now I'm over my knees. Now I'm up to my hips. You know, that bit by bit process. That's what it's going to be like for you. It's the bit by bit process. Just dip your toe in. And it's about building confidence. It's about building confidence within yourself, because I don't want you to go out there and show up in a way that is not who you are. I don't want you to go out there and start connecting with people that in a way that is you going, are they going to like me? What do I need to do? Who do I need to be? What do I say now? Right. So dipping your toe in a little bit at a time, but with confidence, coming from a place of confidence. And I know that's not always easy. All right, we've got the Heart Oracle for you. Let's pull a couple of these. All right. Says, healing heart. Face your shadow and grow. So you got this little narrative that says, oh, I don't like this and people are not going to like that. And I don't like, there's this real, there's a whole lot of yourself that you don't like. So it's hard for you to put that out into the world because you think that it's not likable and it's not lovable because you don't like it yourself. So it's about integrating your shadow aspects, those things about yourself that you're not really sure about, that we deny, but we can't deny, we have to integrate. It comes from a place of acceptance, right? So I do want to say that you are love, right? You are the epitome of love. And I feel like that has been a gift for you, but it's also been something that has been your biggest teacher, right? Because there are people out there that have hurt you, right? That love, the being of the being of love that you are, she's in there, right? She's in there. And the more you show her to people, the more she is going to receive that love back. I can guarantee it. And it won't be for everyone, and that's perfectly okay. None of us. There are 8 billion people in the world, on the planet, right? There's 8 billion people on the planet. We are not going to mesh with everyone, with 8 billion people, because we sure as shit aren't all the same, right? Trusting heart. Listen to your inner wisdom. So I saw this post. There's this guy that I follow. His name's Gary Vander something. Hang on a second. He'll pop up in my feed straight away. Oh, he should. Hang on a second. And he is just speaking Vaynerchuk. Vaynerchuk. Gary V. Gary V is his at Gary V, right? He's great. If you have an opportunity to have a look, then definitely do it. But I saw a post of his yesterday, and it was a photo of like the whole Milky Way and the whole galaxy, right? And then there's this little circle in the corner, and it was an arrow pointing to it that says this is you worrying about what everyone thinks. And it was like, so this is all the people in the galaxy, and this is you, and you're worrying about what other people think, but you don't have to. All right, so we've got the trusting heart as well. Listen to your inner wisdom. I think that's my kids' home. Early. So this is kind of a heart here as well. I just wanted to, I mean, it looks like something else, but we'll go with a heart for now. Hungry heart, awaken the true song of your heart. If you have the opportunity to get yourself a soul map, I would highly recommend it, right? Rejected heart, transform heartbreak into inner strength. So you've lived this life, right? Sorry, hang on a second. I'm live streaming. So I've just completely lost what I was going to say then.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. You guys are home early?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So where was I going with that? Rejected heart, transport heartbreak. There we go. So you've had all of these experiences. You've had these connection with these people. You've had the heartbreak. You've had the uncertainty. You've had all of these things happen in your life for a reason. They're not happening to you. They've happened for you as a gift for you to be able to shine that love and that light out into the world. So it's time for you to stop hiding yourself away. That's where we're going with that. It's time for you to start cracking yourself open, start dipping your toe in the waters, and yes. So I hope that was helpful, Patricia. Thank you so very much for being here, as always. And if you do have an opportunity to get yourself a soul map, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. All right, Amanda, you are up next. Their dad's moving house this week, so I imagine that he's been a little bit stressed. All right, Amanda, let's see what these cards have for you today. Oh, there's two of them. No, let's just go with this one. Today, I will ask God to help me let go of my need to be afraid. I welcome peace, trust, acceptance, and safety into my life. I will make a point of listening to my healthy, rational fears, and I will relinquish all the others. Guys, stop it. Thank you. Releasing fear, Amanda. So I don't know whether it's about releasing fear. I think it's about releasing the compulsion, right? To allow fear to shut you down and keep you stuck. Fear is a great way of finding your path forward. So it can show you the way forward if you are willing to not let it keep you stuck in place and taking those steps regardless of how scary it is, regardless of whatever the narrative is going on up here, regardless of, how you're going to be perceived in the world, right? So it's learning to dance with fear as opposed to allowing it to keep you frozen in place. Excuse me. Theme of the week. Interesting. I'm just going to pull one more of these and then let's see. Communicating clearly. Now, if I remember correctly, communication is one of your gifts, right? Today, I will communicate clearly and directly in my conversations with others. I will strive to avoid manipulative, indirect, or guilt-producing statements. I can be tactful and gentle or assertive if necessary. I do what is right in the moment. So it's pause, process, respond instead of react. That's your goal for the week. Pause, process, respond. Take the time that you need and respond in a way that makes you feel good about yourself, regardless of the situation. So responding with kindness, even if it's direct, right? So yes, just being focused on your communication, the way that you're communicating this week. I'm going to read this one for you as well. Being true to myself. Today, I will honor, cherish, and love myself. When I get confused about what to do, I just have to remember that I need to be true to myself. I will break free of the hold that others and their expectations have on me. Perfect. There is the power of the pause. I tell you what, it's been one of the hardest things that I've had to learn, but it's the most powerful. Pause, process, respond. Okay, cards, Amanda's cards today. These are, did you ask before, Amanda? They're the Healing Heart Oracle by Inner Segal. Beautiful cards. Let's have a look at this one. Ooh. Soul or colours? Speaking of Inner Segal, oh gosh. Just making sure that they were. Okay. So the card at the bottom of the deck as I pulled it out is Speak with Loving Kindness. So I feel like there is something that you need to say this week. There is something important that you need to say this week. But it does need to come from that place of kindness. Even if it is direct. I think it has to do with a boundary. There's a boundary. Or just putting something into place that is I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Although I do feel a little bit Rebecca Campbell-ish-esque. Oh. Deepen your concentration. So spend some time with yourself in quiet, stillness, or or doing the breath work, doing the breath work every day that you need to. So it's working on your nervous system, keeping yourself nice and calm, but also connecting in with yourself and being really clear with yourself about what it is, that you're trying to say and what it is that you're trying to bring into fruition. Yeah. Deepen your connection, focus and grow into what could be. I mean, it's all going to work out, right? So it's going to have a positive outcome, even if it's a bit of a bumpy road on the way through. Oh, look, value your uniqueness. Staying true to yourself. The world awaits you, Amanda. And it says lovingly speak your truth on the bottom. Can't make this shit up. And look at all that blue. Vulnerability is strength. Learn from past mistakes. Release what isn't working. Let go and live beyond. So it feels like this is like a stepping into yourself. It's a way of stepping more and more into yourself. So there was a replay. You would have got it via email, Amanda. If you haven't, let me know and I will send it to you again. All right. Lovely Alina, you are lucky last because I am well over time. I can feel my energy starting to... All right. So, Alina, what is the language of letting go? Oh, okay. Setting my own course. Today I will realize that I'm powerless over other people's expectations of me. I think about what I want and consider that how I respond to others' needs will affect the course of my life. I will own my own power and choose the course that is right for me. Ooh, rescuing myself. Today I will not wait for someone to come to my aid. We saw this one before. I am not helpless. Although help may come, I am my own rescuer. My relationships will dramatically improve when I stop rescuing others and stop expecting others to rescue me. So it's taking your power. Taking your power back this week, Lena. Although, I think that you stand a lot in your power, but I feel like there might be some relationship imbalances in your life that may need, I want to say addressing, that may need, I don't know whether even addressing is the right way of putting it. I feel like it's just you deciding what energy you're going to put into, what energy you're going to be putting into them. I just lost my train of thought. That's what happens when I try and do things and speak at the same time. All right, so let's pull some of these ones for you. Soulful Woman. Oh, that one. Oh, here we go. Quiet nourishes me. So this is my goal at the moment as well. Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. So, um, so for this week, I don't know. I don't know what your days look like, but I feel like you kind of get up and it's rush, rush, rush. That's life at this present moment. But I want you to try and take just 10 minutes in the morning before you reach for your phone, before you get out of bed, before you even move. Just know that you're awake and just take 10 minutes in the morning just to lay in the stillness of that first morning. And you're still kind of in the theta brain waves of coming out of sleep. To give yourself just a moment of stillness, of peace, of connection to yourself and to your higher guidance. And it has to be like you're consciously booking that in for yourself every week, every morning, should I say? Sorry. Quiet nourishes me, and actually throughout the day, if you can. I know for me personally, I am very good at being busy, and I'm very good at finding things that fill up my space, whether it be reading or watching something or doing something or communicating with someone or, even crocheting where I have to count in my head. Stillness is uncomfortable for me. But that just tells me that it's the one thing that I need to work on. It's the one thing that I actually really need. So stillness, start with 10 minutes a day, even if you're just sitting in a chair staring at a wall, right? But I do recommend that first 10 minutes in the morning, just lay there with your eyes closed and see where the world takes you. Let me shuffle, actually. That one. Friendship. I am deeply grateful for the gift of friends. My appreciation for them is endless. So it's just allowing yourself to be supported by the right people, ones that enrich your time. I'm the best at stillness when Amy isn't around. Get to be better when he is. Yes. Amanda said I started doing that a while ago and it changes my whole morning. Same. One more card for Lena. Oh, it's the unknown card for you as well. Look at that. I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos and my next steps are revealed. There's still I want to say a block in the connection. There is still block's not the right word. I don't know if you're not listening or you're not hearing. Just not sure. Anger is my sacred ally. There we go. Well, that's what it is. I listen to the messages within my anger and use it as a positive force for good. I mean, that could be something as simple as, like I was explaining earlier, I did healing the Lightworker persecution wound workshop yesterday, and part of it was like it's about meeting. What did I say? I wrote it down because I was like, oh, that's good. What we meet with compassion dissolves. That was the thing behind it. And I realized during that I was angry at God or the universe for giving me all of these gifts, but not giving me the support that are required to allow it to come into fruition, or for me to utilize it in the best possible way for my whole life. It doesn't sound rational. It doesn't sound rational to me, but it was there, and I feel much lighter without it. So it could be something as simple as that for you, Lena. I feel like there's something that, like that workshop was for me, that will be for you, that will be like, oh, that's right. You'll be like, oh, there it is. All right. I was going to go, but Paula, I'll pull one for you. I'll do a quick reading for you. I'm fading. if you can tell, but I will. I'll pull a quick card for you. And then I've got, oh. All right. Oh, Paula, assuming financial responsibility. Today, I will repair and restore my money-related issues. I will not allow others to hurt me financially, and I will take responsibility for any matters that I've created. I will ask God to help me with the details of my financial life, and I will trust that everything will work out in the best possible way. So, you know what I was saying. Earlier about the connection between the love and how we feel about ourselves, and money and how we receive it and how we feel about money. That's something for you to investigate. So I don't think it's so much about the financial side of things. I think it's more about diving into how you feel about yourself, where you're at with your self-worth, where you're at with how you see yourself. Sorry, Junior. That won't happen tonight. I'm really sorry. I am way over my time frame and I'm fading. So here we go. Practicing gratitude. Today I will practice gratitude. I will get in the habit of saying thank you even for the problems in my life, because these challenges are valuable lessons I can learn from. Gratitude is the key that turns problems into blessings and the unexpected into gifts. Focusing on substance. Today I will focus on substance in my life. I will fill in the lines of myself with a real person, me. I will fill in the lines of myself with a real person, me. I will concentrate on the substance of my relationships and other areas of my life, and not the trappings. Substance. Focusing on yourself and your substance, who you are, what you bring to the world, how you shine your light, reframing how you see yourself. Oh, I got those ones. Curious heart, embark on a great adventure. Embark on a great adventure of discovering who you are at the heart of things. Who were you born to be? Rebellious heart, think for yourself. So seeing yourself through your own lens, not through the lenses of everyone else around you. And that has been of everyone else around you for your entire life, right? And forgiving heart, don't let the past imprison you in the present. So you get to choose right now. You get to wipe the slate clean and decide who you are and present as that, regardless of anything that has gone on before. And unseen heart, you are significant. Oh, that is your main message for tonight. You are significant. You matter. You are exceptional. And you have a lot to give. So I hope that helps. I am going to jump off now. If you are interested in your soul map, learning who you were born to be, it is a 45 to 55 page comprehensive guide to all of the things that make you who you are from the time that you were born. And it does come with your own personal soul song, which is transformative. I'm going to share mine on social media this weekend, I think, so everyone can see. I know Lisa gave me permission to put hers out there as well, and I think that the soul songs are just as important, just as, if not more effective than the soul maps. So being able to see who you are and then being able to hear that and feel it within every part of yourself. Everyone that has listened to their own soul song so far has cried. So tears of joy and recognition, and yes, definitely well worth the $97 that they are. So if you're interested, the link is in the description of this live stream. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you back here again next Friday night at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Love you all.